Hello everyone, boys and girls. I hope that everyone is doing all right. Today is the last lesson in our curriculum. It is going to be a grammar lesson, guys. As you can see, we are going to do reflexive pronouns. It's an easy, simple, teeny tiny microscopic lesson that everyone can understand if you focus properly in it. You can find it on your language books, pages 154, and on your practice books, pages 147 and 148. Our learning objectives for today is to be able to use reflexive pronouns in all forms and to correct grammatical mistakes you find in sentences regarding the rule you are learning today, which is reflective pronouns. You can pause the video now, guys, and watch the YouTube video that I have uploaded with the lesson, and then come back to this, or you can continue the screen recording after you finish watching the video you find in front of yourselves. If you cannot find the video that is uploaded with the lesson, you can copy the link, go to YouTube, paste it, and watch. This video is explaining the reflexive pronouns simply. Reflexive pronouns. As you can see in the picture here, we have two birds. The first one says, "Are you talking to me?" And the second one says, "No, I'm talking to myself." What did he mean when he said myself? What did he mean when he said, "I am talking to myself"? Yani, is the blue bird talking to the green bird? No, he is talking to himself. The blue bird is talking to himself. Okay, guys, when you think, you talk to yourself. When you speak a little bit out loud, but you're not talking to anyone around you, you are talking to yourself. Okay? And you're not directing your words to anyone, you're directing them to you. Okay? Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used to turn the action done by subject of a sentence back to the subject. Yani, I was singing. I'm talking about myself, okay? I was singing. طيب, whom I was singing to? Was I singing to anyone? Was I singing to an audience? Was I singing? No, I was singing to myself. I was in my room singing to myself. No one can hear me but myself. Myself here is when I use myself, it means that this action, the singing action, was back to the subject of the sentence. And the subject of the sentence here is I. So singing to I. I cannot say I was singing to me or I was singing to I. That's why I use the reflexive pronoun saying I was singing to myself. Yeah. We all know the personal pronouns I, we, you, they, he, she, it. If we will put reflexive pronouns against them, so if I'm talking, instead of singing like I was, instead of saying I was singing to I say I was singing to myself. I have told myself. I don't say I have told I have told myself that a couple of times. You, instead of diagnosing yourself, every time you get unwell, consult a physician in advance. You, if it was for plural, I say, prepare yourselves. My dad comes into the room and he tells us, hey guys, prepare yourselves. We're going out. Okay? He, he bought, we cannot say he bought a new tablet. We say he bought himself a new tablet. No one gave him the money. He made the money. Okay? And he bought it to himself. Herself, for she. Mary cheated to herself. This is the right time for a vacation. It goes itself. So guys, as you can see, we add self for a singular and selves for plural. Self for singular again and selves for plural. Without a good foundation, the house wouldn't withstand storms by itself. We, it becomes ourselves. We cannot say we selves. We cannot say we selves. Or we cannot say we only. We thanked we. Or we thanked we selves. We say we thanked ourselves for attending the meeting on time. And the last one, them, the one that comes from they. Okay? Instead of say they selves, we cannot say they selves. We say themselves. So they managed themselves. So themselves comes with they. Ourselves comes with we. Itself comes with it. Herself comes with she. Himself comes with he. Yourself or yourselves come with you. It depends if you is a plural or singular. And myself comes with I. Let's open our books on page 154 and read. Sally and her little brother, Ben, looked at themselves in the mirror. We said here themselves because we are talking about Sally and her little brother. They were covered in mud. Sally washed Ben's face and hands before handing him a towel. Dry yourself with this, she said. So she is giving him the towel and she's telling him to dry himself. Dry yourself with this, she said. Then she washed and dried herself. When Dad came home and saw the beautiful garden, he was very surprised. Did you do this, Sally? He asked. I didn't do it by myself, answered Sally. Ben helped me. Well, said Dad, it looks wonderful. You should be very proud of yourselves. Okay, so wherever we used it, guys, it goes back to the subject. See, you, yourselves, as we said. Okay, uh, I and myself also here, as you can see. She and herself. Okay. Yeah. Exercise number one. Answer these questions. Did Sally and Ben look at themselves in the bathroom mirror? The answer is yes, they did. Why did I use they? Because we said themselves. I use they. طب, did Sally wash herself first or second? She. I have to start with she because we have used herself. So she washed herself second. Okay, guys, and you continue the answers. Exercise number two. Read and match the sentence. So we have sentences we need to match together. Your face is covered in mud, Ben. E. Look at yourself in the mirror. Number three, and you continue, guys, with it, okay? Number three, choose the correct words to complete these sentences. This is the most important exercise in the page. Where am I? The man asked. What did we use here? I. So is it himself or herself? Himself, okay? So, because he's talking about himself. Type. Go away. I can do this by. I'm sorry, here we used I. I can do this by yourself or myself? Myself, because it's I. So I can do this by myself. Okay, and you continue the exercises on the page, guys. That was kind of the lesson or the idea of the lesson for today. Don't forget to do the exercises on pages 147 and 148 in your practice books, guys. Thank you for joining me for today. Please always remember you gotta stay home to stay safe. And I hope that everyone understands everything correctly and properly. That was the last lesson in the curriculum, and inshallah, we will see you in the test where you have high marks and you get high grades and marks in English language. Thank you.